Coming up, we'll see Derek Carr as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Saints and the Falcons, all that and more, coming up next.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off. And opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know my smile is wide because this is a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how well their defense have done at controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else they're proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. And they're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the top defense in the league.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by the 9th-year starter out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
You're talking about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there and a first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. On first and 10, here's Carr. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Carr. He completes it to Henry. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. On first down, Carr. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown! Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had byes.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. but they also have both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. And meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play in the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll get him to the ground at the 24. Pick up a 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. From the gun, it's Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On second down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll run with ETN.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And the pressure gets to him again.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They'll give it to Patterson.
And he'll find some space after about the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's ETN.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yards.
Hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half.
All knotted up at 7. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. A shotgun snap for Watson.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Watson's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on what they only converted 1 time in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and it's the Panthers who are out in front. Brock Purdy, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that game all tied up as they host the visiting Giants. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And this tells the story right here. As a unit, negative yards passing through 2 quarters of play. That is something you almost never see.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 4th down, Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. He'll get that underneath ETN, and they're going to get this up to midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Watson now to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. Trying. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter with one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned return for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there in every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. That is caught by Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
On second down, here's Watson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Patterson running between the tackles. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Watson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Again, it's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the... Back now here live in New Orleans. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And now Watson throws another interception. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Carr's throw into the hands of Henry here. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And they'll barrel this way into the end zone for a safe touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 13 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 68 yards. Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints... The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're getting in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. One last throw here for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory.